Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Libra, all aspects, and all the cross-watcher from the 15th up to and including the 31st of January 2021. Let's have a look. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel like this is not for you, take what resonates and leave the rest. And again, maybe that this reading doesn't sort of check into what is going on around your life. Check other aspects of your chart and or check other readers on YouTube to see if that resonates further. Let's see what's going on for Libra, please. What's the theme, Spirit? From the 15th up to including the 31st. There's no going back is what I'm hearing. 15th to the 31st January 2021. Wow, getting a bit serious here. Wow. The Empress. The Empress. Not that you can see that because the camera's just taken, I mean, this is taking a while. Maybe something was not apparent for a while and it's taken a while for this person to see things clearly, possibly. We've got the Empress, and the bottom of the deck we've got the Sun. So Leo energy and Taurus and or Libra energy. Okay, Spirit, let's take a look. Where's the deck that I was going to use? Spirit, what can you tell us here about Libra, please? What is going on with Libra? All aspects from the 15th up to and inclusive of the 31st of January 2021 for Libra. What is the situation with Libra? This one just really wanted to come out of the deck. Really, not that you can see any of these cards. Really wanted to come out of the deck. This is about, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so let's see. No wonder there's no going back. Right, let's see. What is going on with Libras here, please, Spirit? 15th to 31st of January 2021. We've got bottom of the deck, we've got the Empress, and then we've got the King of Wands. He's not quite the Emperor, is he? He's getting there, but he's not quite the Emperor. Hot in pursuit, we've got the Queen of Wands. So this is the divine feminine, divine masculine in their raw energy. So we've got two, I'm hearing two people that want to be together, all right? She's very determined and he's, I don't know what's going on with him. He doesn't know what to do. He's got a situation where he doesn't know, I shouldn't laugh. He doesn't know how to escape a certain situation. He could be in a relationship. He just feels like he's a bit stuck. Okay, let's see. We've got the Seven of Wands swords now. It's like he's avoiding taking action with the Ace of Wands. So he's got the wand in his hand, but there's a lack of action going on here. There's a lack of it's like he doesn't want to see what he's got to do, right? Doesn't know if he wants to ignore. Here we go. We've got cards going everywhere. Wow. Now, this is the thing. There could be some severe money issues around this, okay? And or there could be this feeling of great lack, which is propelling this person to address things. But we've also got the Devil energy here and the Magician. I don't know if I like this because why are we getting the Devil and the Magician? Let me just dig into this here before I pull more tarot cards. Why are you showing me, guides? What is this Devil and this Magician? What is the Devil with the Magician here? Wait. Where's the Devil? What's the Devil with the Magician? Okay, we could be right, let me just keep an open mind about that. I don't know if I like that energy, but the other cards are showing me different. What else can you tell me here with these cards? Yeah. This is no joke, this energy. This is insane. I'm going to be really honest with you. It's like there's a pause in a connection because of this other energy that's just disrupt again. Someone's having to put something on hold because of this other financial issue and or this toxic energy. Right, okay. Now we're building up a picture. Wow. They don't want to, there's something about this they don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to acknowledge what the reality is here, and it's pausing the whole situation. They can't. There's something, again, money. Again, it's money. This person has to close out a chapter, but it means there's some kind of monetary. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune turns. Wow. That's insane. Okay, my mind's blown. There's something that is being invested. Okay, let me just break this down. There's someone in a connection that doesn't want to be, they're in a relationship, right? Two people are in a relationship, but they don't want to be in this relationship. What they want to do is they want to go to someone else. But there's something that they're being, again, lulled into here that, again, is not on offer in this other situation, and they're actually buying into it. But it's like they're scared. The real reason is they're scared. They're scared, and it's pausing the whole thing. It's their weaknesses. It's something about their weaknesses that's been played into here that's making them not want to move forward, because they're scared to do it. They're scared to make this leap. They don't want to do it. There's an anxiety. They're in their head about it. They're worried, but someone's capital. Again, we've got the Magician and the Devil. So I don't know if there's spell work going on here, but we've got the Ace of Wands as well. I don't know if I like this energy, if I'm really honest with you. Why do I get the impression that someone... I mean, look, first of all, it could be karmic. That energy could be karmic, which is a test, and they're kind of buying into the test rather than passing it. But it feels like they should have taken this leap, but they're choosing to go round one more time because they haven't... They don't want... There's something about the loss, and it's not because of the person, it's just the circumstances that they don't know if they're ready to deal with it. They're scared of closing it out. They feel a sense of responsibility to this person, and they haven't learned to say no yet. And so this is being presented. It's like they're being asked to decide now, and they're deliberately running away because they're scared. And I'll be really honest with you, good, because if this person's not ready, they're running in the other direction, which means they're not ready for this. But it's linked to a child wound. There's something about this that links in with their childhood that's pushing it. Again, it's a childhood wound that is being brought up that they haven't resolved, which is why they're not breaking free of this. Codependency, basically. They could, at this stage, leave the situation. In all intents and purposes, the karmic side of it, like in terms of what they needed to pay back, it could, I mean, certainly it could have been walked out of. But this person, they're demons. They're not ready. They're not ready at all. This isn't someone who is not ready. Yeah, look, their emotions are all over the place. Yep. They're going to stay in a karmic situation, and they're going to close out their emotions because it's too much for them. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. They're going to choose to stay in the situation they're in because the other option would be to close out the situation and go towards their heart, and that it scares the life out of them. They're scared. They don't want to. They're not ready. They're not ready. So they're defending. again, it's like wounded warrior energy. They're not ready to make this leap. We've got 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, which is wounded warrior energy. They're defending their place. 4 of Swords, they're trying to take some rest here. They'll tell themselves something different. They'll say, oh, you know, the money's better. I'm not ready. They'll be making excuses, but deep down they're scared. They're scared of what this means, and everyone will be different, but some of them it will be down to childhood. Some of them it will be because of children, and that is what links to childhood. Some of them is like a perceived threat to security, but that again, some of them it could be addictive behaviours. Some of them it could be codependency. Everyone's going to be different in this situation, but they're not ready. They're not ready. And this is going to cause some issues because this is going to cause some issues because again, it's like someone's going to feel let down in this situation because again, healing in reverse. It's not going to give an opportunity to heal. It's going to create a lot of discord, and someone's going to be very focused on money. They're not ready. They also, there's something about them, there's something else in this as well that they're trying to show me here. This, there's more to it. It could also be you're not ready as well, and that's also a mirroring element. Because there would have been an opportunity at this point to definitely detach, but I think we're not quite there. Again, they don't want to see it. They don't want to see what they don't want to acknowledge the reality. They have to understand all of this, and I don't think they're ready to do that. I really don't. Yeah. Things are moving very quickly, and I think it's scaring them. I think it's scaring them here. I don't know why, but there's also, yeah, look. So there's a lot of external influences as well, which are not helping the situation. I mean, it's a byproduct of it. The main issues are the childhood wounds, I feel. But I think there are a lot of external influences that are compounding. And again, it's part of the lesson. If this person doesn't want to see it, again, they're not ready. Because if they can't see it, then they're not going to be ready for you. But this burden is no joke, because they're going to know they're letting you down. They're either going to be letting them down or you down. That's how they feel. So they feel like they can't win. I would personally be saying stay, because obviously you don't know what you're doing. I don't want anyone to come near me if you don't know what you're doing. It's your choice, but this is going to cause an argument. I think they're going to want friendship though. I think they're going to say, well, does that mean we get to have a I shouldn't laugh. Does that mean we get to have a friendship? My God's like, no, that doesn't mean we get to. Now, in all honesty, if this is for you, it just means that there's a new cycle coming. Because this person needs to deal with it, right? There's no point them pretending that they've learnt this and then come towards you and you're having to clean up the mess. If they haven't learnt it, good, stay where you are and learn. And let this other karmic situation play out, because you don't need to sit and worry about that then. It's done, it's dealt with while you're doing your thing. But there's a new cycle here. Now, at some point, some of them might reevaluate whether or not they do want to just jump into something. But let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, look. For some of them, they might actually be ready. There's a small percentage of some of them that's saying that they have actually learnt and they are going to come forward. That's for a small percentage of people. What else? Because again, the Empress and the Sun, it's illumination within the truth, right? But they are going to make a decision about their heart center. They are going to make a decision. Do you know what's really interesting? This is what really interests me, is that they're coming to an awareness that the only reason this person is still around that they've got, again, this karmic, is not because they want them to be around. It's because they're being pushed towards them. And it's not in a good way. It's in a controlled way. And this is what I think they're going to come to the realization, which is why they're going to want to break free of it, because they realize that this is not something that they're choosing. It's like that it's something that is being pushed on them. And again, it's to do with these external influences. So there's going to be a fraction of these people that are going to actually break out of that and come. It's almost like the one time you think that this isn't going to happen, they're actually going to possibly surprise people, because they are definitely going to make a decision here. There's a decision that's being made here. And again, it's going to be if they've learned their lesson, if they've learned really truly what they want, really and truly. Let's see. Okay. So now we're getting them backtracking, where they don't want to let this go. They're honouring their feelings, but they're also not letting this other situation go. Let me just see what else I can see here. But they don't want to let it go. This is getting curiouser and curiouser. Sorry, I'm just pulling 1,000 cards at the moment because I'm trying to like follow or chase where this energy is going, and it's like this person's not making any decisions. It's like they're investing the bare minimum into everything, so they don't have to make a decision. It's like, you know, when you're just closing the door and going bye, close the door. It's like that much ajar, and you're just closing. It's like they're just taking their sweet time to close everything out. There is definitely something coming to light though that makes them want to reinvest. That causes some kind of confusion. We'll clarify that in a minute, but I'm just trying to get to the tail end of this energy, because it's just kind of like, wow. If there is a third party situation going on here, that might get revealed, which is why it changes everything. But there's going to be disappointment. And again, it doesn't have to be him, it could be her. But it's like there's something that changes the decision that he makes or she makes. So for example, if it's the man that's deciding on this to close it out, something pauses that because there's a reveal here that blocks that kind of change. And then people view the situation in a different way, including this person, which makes the whole thing change. Someone's reevaluating everything based on the reveals that's happening. Yeah, this is interesting. But there's definitely, hang on, let's see what else we can, I want to get an outcome card at some point, but it's not. Right, let me just assume that, because there's definitely at some point, they have to make a decision. They realise that they don't want to make a decision, but there's some truth being revealed that was originally covered, that is being released, that is going to change the whole thing in terms of the outcome. So again, it could be that this person then sees the situation differently, and or the outcome changes. So let's have a look at the outcome. It'll make it easier, because that was getting a little bit like I was trying to chase the energy. I was like, the hell is this? Right, let's see, what is the outcome please for Libra, 31st of January 2021. What will be the outcome here? What is the outcome in this collective, please? What is the outcome for Libra? Outcome. What is the outcome here? Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's work with this energy. Right. What is... do you know, this outcome, it's a bit interesting. I want to try and, before I get this outcome, because this outcome's like happily ever after, you're committed, you just haven't moved in together. That's the, or you're just not married yet, right? You're in a commitment, there's long-term success, you're just not living together. That's the outcome. We just need to find out the outcome for January, like, you know. What was this High Priestess and this Ace of Swords that you showed me then? What was that referencing, Spirit? Because I feel like we've jumped a little bit further ahead here. Unless that's what's going to be the outcome. Someone is not looking at the reality. So there's going to be truth presented, right? In a situation, there's going to be truth presented, but someone doesn't want to see it. So I'm going to be honest with you, there's going to be secrets revealed that's going to show this person to be who they are. But it's like, they're not going to, I don't think they're going to act. What is the outcome, please, for this situation for Libra? What did I say? They're not going to act. They're not going to act. Ace of Wands in the reverse. And look, that it's like that. Why? And again, they're going to just, this is a stalemate. This is a stalemate. They're not going to act. There's something about this karmic that they are going to try and resolve something with. Because we've got Temperance here. Now, why? I don't know. Let's see. Why? There's some kind of common ground that they're going to reach. I think it could be money. What? Why exactly? What exactly is the... There's something that they think is going to serve them better. In their mind, it's the better option, or there's some kind of like, that's their decision. It's like, this is the easiest way to do it. Why is this? What exactly is the... Maybe they feel that there's something that they're, again, it doesn't feel like they don't really know what they're doing, is how I want to say it. What am I missing here, Spirit? Why do I feel like this is like... They feel responsible for this person. Why aren't you moving on? I don't feel like there's any emotion in this reading with this person. What am I missing in this situation here, Spirit? What are you trying to show me with the outcome? Karma. There's a karmic link. Look, we've got justice. The karmic connection. This hasn't been repaid yet. There's something karmic in this. that has to be closed out, which is why it's not closing out something. What is the block here? It's going to be different for everyone, but what is the block? What is the block, please? What is the block in karma? She hasn't learnt the lesson. There's no lesson that's been learnt yet. So this is how I'm reading it. They're going to be shown or presented still information. They don't want to see it. There's a denial here. It's like they can't, in order to actually acknowledge what this is, they have to acknowledge everything, and they're not prepared to. They're just not ready to do it. And again, it links to the childhood thing we talked about. There's something about their childhood here that mirrors this. It just scares them to acknowledge. Again, could be healing with the mother. Could be mother issues here. All right, guys, this was your reading. I hope it helps. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. Until next time, take care.